Formula One has always been a realm of innovation and fierce competition, but recent revelations about Red Bull Racing have sparked intense controversy. Imagine if I told you that the team might possess a secret device capable of altering their car's ride height. As we gear up for the upcoming race in Austin, this story could change everything for the championship. With accusations flying and the FIA on high alert, the implications of this revelation are immense. Stick around as we delve into the details of this situation, explore what it means for Red Bull, and consider how this could affect the entire grid in the days ahead. Are we witnessing a pivotal moment in F1 history? Join me as we uncover the truth behind these claims and what they could mean for the future of the sport. Red Bull has found themselves in hot water once again, as reports suggest that the Austrian team has admitted to utilizing a device capable of adjusting the ride height of their car. This is accomplished through modifications to the front bib, also known as the tray. The FIA and Red Bull are currently collaborating to address this issue, and with updates expected shortly, it's clear that rival teams will likely demand stricter penalties. Operating under Park F conditions while making modifications breaches regulations, and with McLaren recently escaping severe consequences for their own controversial trick, all eyes are on Red Bull. What could be the fallout from this scandal? With whispers of enhanced performance through questionable methods, the integrity of the sport is at stake. As teams brace for the consequences, the racing world is left wondering how will this situation unfold. One of the most talked about stories as we gear up for the Austin race is the controversial device on the RB20, which is said to have the capability to control the car's ride height. The FIA took swift action upon discovering this part, which led to heightened scrutiny from other teams. Initially, there was ambiguity regarding which team the accusations targeted, but it quickly became evident that Red Bull was at the center of this storm. Allegations, which Red Bull vehemently denies, claim that this device allows for ride height adjustments during qualifying sessions when the car is lighter due to reduced fuel. If proven true, this would represent a significant breach of regulations, essentially cheating. The presence of this device raises questions about the fairness of competition and whether teams are exploiting loopholes in the rules to gain an advantage. What repercussions await Red Bull if these claims are validated? Ultimately, this situation raises serious questions about the integrity of the sport. The principle of innocent until proven guilty stands, but the burden of proof lies heavily on Red Bull. The only way to clear their name is for them to deny using the device to alter ride height during Park F conditions, something the team cannot afford to admit. Interestingly, it's challenging for the FIA to substantiate these claims retrospectively, given that the disputed part falls within the open source category that teams are required to disclose. Moreover, reports indicate that this device is supplied by the same manufacturer to all teams, complicating the accusations against Red Bull. While they may have an argument in their favor, the lingering doubts cast a shadow over their reputation. How will they navigate these allegations, and what will be the ultimate verdict from the FIA? While the FIA prepares for more rigorous monitoring of this situation, it seems that teams continue to discover clever ways to navigate the regulations, reminiscent of strategies employed by Mercedes and McLaren with their flexible front wings. The FIA's somewhat ambiguous stance on legal components allows for loopholes, creating a fine line between innovation and illegality. For instance, McLaren and Mercedes managed to utilize flexible wings deemed legal at the time, even if they could potentially fall under scrutiny later. This ambiguity in the regulations provides an opportunity for top teams to extract maximum performance from their cars before the next major regulatory overhaul in 2026. With the sporting landscape evolving, teams are pushing the boundaries of the rules to enhance their competitive edge. As Red Bull navigates this delicate balance, the scrutiny they face will only intensify. In a recent statement, a Red Bull spokesperson confirmed the existence of the device, noting that it becomes inaccessible once the car is fully assembled. They express confidence in their discussions with the FIA, outlining a path forward. However, this claim raises eyebrows. As it sounds like an excuse, why would a device that is supposedly not usable be included in the car's design? Both Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen have addressed the legality of their car, with Perez stating that their actions are consistent with past practices in the sport. He emphasized that they have never openly discussed the device's usage, even suggesting that other teams could be utilizing similar tactics without scrutiny. This situation puts them in a tricky position, balancing transparency with competition. Can Red Bull maintain their composure under pressure, Or will the weight of these allegations become too heavy to bear? Verstappen, a three-time world champion, assured fans that there's no cause for alarm. He was unaware that the investigation was focused on his team, given that the device hadn't been mentioned in any post-race briefings. He reiterated the importance of the open-source parts category, which supposedly protects their position. Despite the mounting controversy, Red Bull is still reeling from their dominant performance last season, winning 21 out of 22 races. However, this recent scandal could tarnish their reputation, especially following a successful race in Singapore, where Verstappen secured a second-place finish, raising further questions about the device's potential use. With this scandal overshadowing their achievements, Red Bull faces the challenge of proving their innocence while trying to maintain focus on the track. Will this controversy derail their season or propel them to prove their critics wrong? Lewis Hamilton also weighed in on the matter, praising Red Bull as the leaders in innovation within the sport. He remarked that Red Bull's ability to push the boundaries has set a benchmark for others to follow. Hamilton acknowledged hearing about the situation upon arriving but emphasized that the essence of Formula One lies in its innovative spirit. Red Bull's prowess in navigating the regulations has allowed them to maintain a competitive edge for years. But the question remains, will this innovation lead to their downfall? As Red Bull prepares for their next upgrade package in Austin, the stakes are higher than ever. The balance of power in the sport could shift dramatically, depending on how this situation unfolds. With Hamilton's comments echoing in the background, the pressure is mounting for Red Bull to deliver a performance that silences their detractors. If this new upgrade package falls short, it could jeopardize Verstappen's quest for a fourth consecutive championship. Furthermore, if the allegations are validated and Red Bull has manipulated ride height post-regulation changes, they may find themselves facing significant penalties. As we look forward to the upcoming race in Austin, Red Bull's performance will be scrutinized closely. Team representatives have acknowledged the importance of the upcoming updates, indicating a commitment to improving car balance and driver confidence. However, with fierce competition from Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren, the path ahead will not be easy. The upcoming race will be a critical moment for Red Bull to either affirm their status as frontrunners or reveal the cracks in their facade. The racing community eagerly anticipates the unfolding drama. Will Red Bull rise to the occasion, or will this be the beginning of a challenging chapter in their storied history? As we dissect the unfolding drama surrounding Red Bull, the questions are becoming more pressing. Will the FIA impose severe penalties on Red Bull for their alleged manipulation of the ride height, or can they convincingly defend their actions and emerge unscathed? The implications of this scandal could ripple through the entire F1 community, impacting not just Red Bull's immediate future, but potentially altering the competitive landscape of the sport. In a world where the line between innovation and violation is increasingly blurred, how will the governing bodies respond to this controversy? The actions taken now could set a precedent for how teams operate in the future. Red Bull's ability to navigate this storm will depend on their transparency and the effectiveness of their legal arguments. Fans and analysts alike are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if this alleged device will prove to be a game-changer or if it will backfire spectacularly. Moreover, as we head into the Austin race, all eyes will be on Red Bull's performance. Can they leverage their technological prowess and engineering skill to silence critics and reaffirm their dominance on the track? Or will this scandal overshadow their achievements and impede their quest for championship glory? The stakes have never been higher. Your thoughts are vital in this conversation. Do you believe Red Bull will be found guilty of the accusations, or will they find a way to clear their name? How do you see this situation affecting the teams and the sport as a whole moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. And once you've shared your insights, don't forget to check out the next video appearing on your screen right now, where we dive deeper into the evolving dynamics of Formula One and what it means for the future of racing.